We were living side by side in a house that held our years. Same front steps, same winter coats, same small joys and little tears. I was always looking outward, trying hard to hurry on, never seeing half my childhood was standing with me all along. There were mornings full of rushing, there were nights the screen door sighed, there were jokes that turned to silence, there were days I chose my pride. You were there in every season, every room and every light, and I treated all that nearness like it came with every night. Half of my growing up was growing up with you, in the hallway, in the backyard, in the sky we both looked through. Now the years have made it clear what I never fully knew. Half of my growing up was growing up with you. There were shoes beneath the table, there were sweaters on the chair, there were long and ordinary evenings with your quiet spirit there. Sometimes I would bring the thunder into places that were warm. You were better at letting go. I was better at the storm. I thought time was like the ceiling, always there and staying still. I did not know love could hide in the smallest things until the house grew far behind me and those days turned gold and blue. Then I saw how much of who I am was shaped by living next to you. Half of my growing up was growing up with you, in the hallway, in the backyard, in the sky we both looked through. Now the years have made it clear what I never fully knew. Half of my growing up was growing up with you. If I could sit beside those days before they slipped from view, I would not waste one word on anger. I would choose the kind of truth. I would stay a little longer in the life we both once knew. Some of the best parts of my story were the parts that ran through you. Half of my growing up still lives inside me now, in the way I keep on turning when old memories come around. And the older that I get, the more my heart knows what is true. Half of my growing up was growing up with you. Growing up with you.
There was a room down the hall, and your shadow on the wall. We were young and full of fire, saying words a little louder than our hearts desired. I was proud, I was blind, left so many gentle things behind. Now the years keep turning slow, and I feel what I was too young then to know. You were there through every season, closer than the summer rain. Love was simple, I was careless, and I can't take that back again. If I knew then what I know, shared a house, a borrowed sky, 1,000 ordinary nights gone by. You were laughing in the kitchen light while I was too busy trying to be right. Now I see a quiet grace in every old familiar place, and every picture, every frame brings back the boy I was and all my shame. You were there through every season, steady as the evening glow. I was young enough to wound you, old enough to let it show. If I knew then what I know now, I would have stayed a little softer somehow. I would have called your name with kinder words and held on longer through the hurt. If I knew then what I know now, I would not let those small days slip somehow. Some hearts don't break with thunder, somehow they fade in little ways. If I knew then, I'd love you better through those days. Time can turn the hard things tender, but it won't return what's gone. So if you hear this in the silence, know my love has carried on through every door. ever share. If I knew then what I know now, I would have stayed a little softer somehow. I would have stood beside you, heart to heart, before the distance pulled apart. If I knew then what I know now, I would have filled those empty evenings somehow. Some love lives on in what we miss, in all we never say. If I knew then, I'd love you better through those days. If I knew then, if I knew then, I'd love you better through those days. I used to pass your doorway like there'd always be more time. A light beneath the frame at night, a world so close to mine. You were somewhere in that quiet, with your records and your books, and I was full of younger weather, too proud to really look. There were evenings in that hallway when the whole house settled down, just the clock and old floorboards and our voices not around. Sometimes we had words between us, sometimes nothing much at all, but I never knew how heavy silence could become in walls. Outside your door, I left so much unsaid. All the careless ways of growing up still echo in my head. Now the years have changed the house, but they can't change what I knew. I should have crossed that distance then and been more kind to you. There were sweaters on the banister, rain against the window screen, family pictures in the lamplight, and all the spaces in between. You were better at forgiving, I was slower to come through, holding on to little injuries like they were something true. I thought home could take the weather of every mood I brought inside. I thought love would keep on waiting on the other side of pride. But the older that I'm getting, the more I see what I walked past. All the quiet ways you cared for me that I was too young to ask. Outside your door, I left so much unsaid. All the careless ways of growing up still echo in my head. Now the years have changed the house, but they can't change what I knew. I should have crossed that distance then and been more kind to you. If I had one more late night, one more hallway, one more chance, I would knock before the silence turned into a long romance of regret. No, I'd leave my old defenses like a coat upon the chair, and I'd tell you in the plainest words I knew you had been there.
that distance then, more than you will ever know. I used to pass your doorway like there'd always be more time. Now I keep that hall inside me and the love I should have shown.
We were running through the yard in the middle of July, barefoot on the faded grass with the evening in the sky. You were faster to forgive, I was quicker to get hard, turning every little thing into something sharp. There were scraped knees in the daylight, old bikes leaning by the tree, garden hoses, broken flower pots, and a world for us to be. I thought those days would never end, I thought the house would never change. I did not know how time could move and still leave everything rearranged. Running through always wait, like the summer stayed forever by the backyard gate. Now the grass is only memory and the fence is long grown dark. I should have been more gentle then, when we were running through the yard. There were windows glowing softly when the supper time came near, someone calling from the back steps and your laughter in my ear. Some nights we came in angry over games that got too rough, but by morning you were easy and I stayed proud too long. You could let the moment pass, I would hold on to the sting, making storms from little bruises out of ordinary things. Now I see the better heart in the way you moved through those days. You were holding on to goodness, I was giving mine away. Running through the yard like the years would always wait, like the summer stayed forever by the backyard gate. Now the grass is only memory and the fence is long grown dark. I should have been more gentle then, when we were running through the yard. If I could go back to one evening when the fireflies were low, I would slow my restless temper, I would not let small words grow. I would stay there by your side till the daylight faded through. Some of the best parts of my childhood were the ordinary hours with you. Running through the yard under that familiar sky, before regret had learned to speak, before goodbye meant time. Now the porch light lives inside me and the shadows reach my heart. I should have been more when we were running through the yard. We were running through the yard, and I see it even now. Two young lives beneath the summer, and love I learned too late to name. Under the same roof, same old ceiling, same worn shoes, same back door, same screen that sang when the summer wind would hit the frame. You were standing in the kitchen light, while I was always running out, thinking time was wide as heaven, thinking home would wait somehow. We had days of slamming doors, small hard words and little wars. I thought they would disappear like the dust from year to year. But the older I become, the more I see what I had done. You were giving all your patience, I was only growing loud. Same roof, same sky, same long nights gone rolling by. You were there in ways I never knew, holding steady, pulling through. Now those days shine soft and blue, and every road leads back to you. If I had known how fast time flies, I would have been more kind. Under the same roof, same sky. There were jackets by the stairs, crayon marks and folding chairs, a broken clock above the hall, and your voice down through it all. Mama calling supper late, screen door crying on its hinge. You would save a place for me, even when we didn't speak. I was young enough to hurt, young enough to make it worse, never seeing what it meant when you're quiet, never bent. Now the house lives in my mind, room by room and light by light, and I see your shadow moving like it never left that time. Same roof, same sky, same long nights gone rolling by. You were there in ways I never knew, holding steady, pulling through. Now those days shine soft and blue, and every road leads back to you. If I had known how fast time flies, I would have been more kind. Under the same roof, same sky. If I could walk that hallway once more, I would not pass your open door. I would sit and stay a while, trade my pride to see you smile. All the years have taught me this: love can live in what we miss, and the ones who knew us best are the ones we should have held with care. Same roof, same sky, same old moon on summer nights. You were there in ways I never knew, strong and warm and always true. Now the evening settles slow on the life we used to know. If I had known how was time. There were shoes by the door, dust on the wooden floor, coats hung low by the wall, and our voices down the hall.
We were young and quick to fight small storms in the afternoon. Then the evening would come softly under that familiar moon.
You would laugh with half a smile, like the day we'd work things through.
I was too set on being right, too young to see the good in you.
I thought home was just a place that would always stay the same,
never knowing time was moving, even while we played our games. Shoes by the door still live in my mind.
all those ordinary days
I left too far behind.
now the years go rushing on.
And the house is gone from view. I should have been more gentle then. I should have been kinder to you.
There was rain against the window, there was heat out in the yard.
There were nights we sat at supper, not saying much at all.
But somehow you kept a space for my silence and my pride.
And I wore them like a jacket, never knowing what they hid.
Now I think about the mornings
And the sound of cereal bowls,
the little things I walked past
on my way to somewhere old.
You were part of every season,
Every table, every room,
and I never learned the weight of that
until those days were through. Shoes by the door
still live in my mind.
all those ordinary days
I left too far behind.
Now the years go rushing on, and the house is gone from view. I should have been more gentle then. I should have been kinder to you.
If I could stand in that hallway with the evening settling in,
I would not bring all that thunder. I would let the peace begin.
I would stay instead of leaving.
I would listen, I would learn. Some hearts hold a quiet goodness that takes a lifetime to return. Shoes by the door,
And the old screen breathing slow.
summer light across the steps, nowhere else to go.
Now the past comes back in pieces.
In the gold of late afternoon, I should have been more gentle then. I should have been kinder to you.
There were shoes by the door,
And a love I hardly knew, until the years made me turn around and see the best of you.
There's a house I carry with me, though the years have pulled away, with a hallway washed in lamplight at the closing of the day. You were somewhere near the bedrooms, I was somewhere in my pride, and we moved through all those evenings with so much love left inside. There were footsteps on the floorboards, there were shadows on the wall, there were words that should have softened before they grew so small. I thought time would keep on circling through the life we always knew, never thinking how much of that home would still come back as you. Still in the hallway light, I see the years we knew. Two young hearts beneath one roof, trying to make it through. Now the house is gone from sight, but the feeling stays in view. I should have been more gentle then, still in the hallway light with you. There were sweaters on the banister, there were books beside the bed, there were nights we kept our distance with too much left unsaid. But you were always there and quiet in the ways you stayed so true, holding more of all that goodness than I ever gave to you. I was always reaching outward, trying hard to be grown, like the world beyond that front porch could make my heart its own. But the older that I'm getting, the more the truth comes through. Some of the best parts of my life were the years I lived with you. Still in the hallway light, I see the years we knew. Two young hearts beneath one roof, trying to make it through. Now the house is gone from sight, but the feeling stays in view. I should have been more gentle then, still in the hallway light with you. If I could walk those rooms once over, I would leave my pride behind. I would knock before the silence had the chance to harden time. I would stay a little longer where the old light used to fall. Some love spend a lifetime waiting in the memory of a hall. Still in the hallway light, you live inside my heart, in the little sounds of evening and the place we got our start. Now the years move slow and tender, and the truth shines softly through. I should have been more gentle then, still in the hallway light with you. There's a house I carry with me, love I finally see, still in the hallway light. You are there with me. You were never one for talking, not the loudest in the house, just a calm light in the corner while the rest of us burned out. I was always full of motion, making noise in every room. You were carrying a quiet I would only learn too soon. There were evenings round the table, chairs pulled close and windows steamed, someone laughing down the hallway, someone somewhere half asleep. I remember all the little things I never gave their proper due, and the softest truth among them is how much of that was you. The kindest one in the room was the one I understood too late, holding all the ordinary pieces that made that house a place. Now the years turn gold in memory, and the past comes walking through. I should have seen more clearly then. The kindest one in the room was you. There were sweaters by the heater, there were notes stuck on the fridge. There were days I answered sharply like a child standing at the edge. You would take the weight in silence, let the moment cool on down, and I never knew how mercy could wear such a simple crown. I thought strength was being harder, I thought growing meant to win. I did not know the truest hearts are steady in the middle of things. Now I see your way of living in the light of later years, how you made the whole house gentler without asking to be seen. The kindest one in the room was the one I understood too late, holding all the ordinary pieces that made that house a place. Now the years turn gold in memory, and the past comes walking through. I should have seen more clearly then. The kindest one in the room was you. If I could go back one Sunday when the curtains caught the sun, I would not waste one word on temper. I would stay till day was done. I would thank you for the small things that I only name right now. Some loves never ask for notice, still they hold the whole house up. The kindest one in the room still lives in all I do, in the way I stop and listen, in the grace I learned from you. Now the evening settles softly on the life we once knew. should have seen more clearly then. The kindest one in the room was you. You were never one for talking, but your love came shining through. And it took me years to say it. The kindest one in the room was you.
There was a light in the kitchen long after midnight came. A little gold across the floor, a quiet calling of my name. I would come in tired and careless, drop my jacket, pass on by, and you would look up from that old chair with the patience in your eyes. We were living in the same house, breathing the same evening air, but I was always somewhere else, too young to know you were there. You would leave a plate upon the table, you would never make a show. Love was in the smallest gestures. I was much too young to know. There was a light in the kitchen when the whole house had gone still, and you were there beside the silence, with a heart that always will. Now the years move like a river, and the nights are colder too. If I had known what love looked like, I would have seen it there in you. There were winter boots by the doorway, school books piled against the wall, a clock that hummed above the hallway, family pictures in the hall. We had days of sharp, small tempers. We had nights we shut down slow, but you still kept the room warm for me, more than I could ever know. I thought time would wait forever in that house of creaking floors. I thought kindness could be borrowed and returned through other doors. But the older that I'm getting, the more those little moments shine. All the ways you stood beside me when I barely noticed kindness in my life. There was a light in the kitchen had known what love looked like, I would have seen it there in you.
If I could walk back through that doorway, I would stay and take my time. I would sit down at the table and let your quiet meet with mine. I would thank you for the waiting, for the warmth I never named, for the love that filled the room, even when I walked away. There was a light in the kitchen, soft as mercy, strong as truth, and you were there through all my growing, holding steady through my youth. Now the house lives in my memory, and that light keeps coming through. If I had known what love looked like, I would have seen it there in you. There was a light in the kitchen, and I still see it now, in every homeward thought I carry, in every prayer I don't say loud.
There was an old swing set behind the house out back.
Blue paint peeling from the bars and dirt along the track.
We would run there after supper while the daylight still was warm.
You were always quick to smile,
I was quicker to bring storms. There were sneakers in the clover,
there were fireflies at dusk.
there were little things we argued over,
Like they mattered quite that much.
I would pull away and mutter, you would let the evening breathe.
Never knowing all your kindness
Was the best part left to me. The old swing set
still moves in my mind,
back and forth through summer air,
and all those younger times. Now the yard is far behind me,
and the years have changed the view.
I should have been more gentle then,
Out by that old swing set
with you. There were thunderstorms in August,
there were towels by the door,
there were muddy footprints in the hall.
across the kitchen floor,
We came in with wet hair laughing,
or sometimes not speaking at all.
but the house would hold us both.
No matter who stood proud or small,
I thought growing up meant leaving,
leaving everything behind.
I did not know the truest pieces are the ones that shape your life.
Now I see your quiet mercy in every
Game I took too far,
you were holding on to goodness.
I was only learning hard.
The If I could stand there one more evening,
with the grass beneath my feet,
I would not waste one breath on anger.
I would let the whole day heal.
I would laugh before the dark came.
I would stay till supper called.
Some of love is only seen when the simple days are gone. The old swing set
Still moves in my mind,
like a song the heart keeps singing.
long after summertime.
Now the porch light glows in memory,
And the screen door sighs me through.
I should have been more gentle then,
Out by that old swing set with you.
there was an old swing set,
And more love than I could see
in the ordinary hours
that still come back to me.
There was a room across from mine, with a lamp that burned past 9, a little glow beneath the door, like it had done 1,000 times before. I would hear you moving there, a chair, a drawer, the evening air, and I would pass without a word, like silence never heard. We were growing up too fast, trying hard to make things last, in our own strange, clumsy ways, through all those loud and restless days. I thought there would always be time enough for you and me, time to fix the things I said, time to turn back what I did. The room across from mine still shines in my memory, a small and steady light. I was too young to see. Now the years keep falling by like summer rain on old porch screens. I should have walked across that hall and been kinder than I'd been. There were books along the floor, winter coats behind the door, notes and boxes, faded blue, all the little signs of you. There were evenings we said nothing, there were mornings we moved on, like the heart could keep its balance even when the warmth was gone. But you were always somewhere near, in the breathing of those years, at the table in the yard, in the days that weren't that hard. And I never knew how much a quiet soul can hold in love, till the house grew small and far, and memory lit the dark. The room across from mine still shines in my memory, a small and steady light. I was too young to see. Now the years keep falling by like summer rain on old porch screens. I should have walked across that hall and been kinder than I'd been. If I could stand there once again, In that narrow hall of tin, I would knock and step inside, leave my stubbornness behind. I would sit and stay a while, trade my pride to see you smile. Some regrets are soft and deep, and never really sleep. The room across from mine still shines in my memory. That warm and quiet light still means the world to me. Now the night comes drifting down on all we were and might have been. I should have walked across that hall and been kinder than I'd been. There was a room across from mine, and love was living there in ways I only understood when time had thinned the air.
There were words I should have said in that house we used to know, by the stairs beside the doorway in the amber evening glow. But I wore my young heart heavy, like it had no room to bend, and I let another silence stand where love should have stepped in. You would turn and leave it be, like you always used to do, giving space to all my weather when I brought the worst in through. I thought time would make it smaller, I thought days would smooth it out, but some moments keep on living long after youth burns out. The sorry I owed you still follows me around, in the kitchen, in the hallway, in every old hometown. Now the years have made me honest in a way they never do, and the softest truth I carry is the sorry I owed you. There were plates set on the table, there were coats upon the rack, there were nights we sat together with a distance we never named back then. I could feel your patience working like a lamp against the dark, but I chose my pride so often I left shadows in your heart. I was sure I had tomorrow for the things I meant to mend, never knowing growing older doesn't promise you the end of the ache you leave in others, or the weight you fail to see, till the house is just a memory and the child is finally me. The sorry I owed you still follows me around, in the creak of old floorboards, in every small house sound. Now the years have made me honest in a way they never do, and the softest truth I carry is the sorry is what I owe to you. There were words I should have said back when the house was full of light, and I carry them still softly into every quiet night.
We would take the same old road, past the fences, past the store, with the sunset on our shoulders and the screen door waiting for us. You were quiet in the right way, I was loud in all the wrong, turning simple afternoons into something hard and long. There were gravel sounds beneath us, there were school books in our hands, there was dust upon the roadside, and a sky we thought would stand. I believe those days were endless, like the light before the dark, never knowing how the smallest roads can live inside your heart. The walk back home still follows me in the evening air and the way things used to be. You were there beside my restless years, steady as the fading sun. I should have walked a little softer then on the walk back home. There were porch lights coming on, there were voices through the screen, there were nights we said so little, still you stayed there next to me. I was always rushing forward, trying hard to be grown. You were holding all the quiet that would one day lead me home. Now I think about those shadows stretching long across the lane, how we carried all our growing without ever saying names. And I see your patient goodness in the spaces I ignored. Some of love is only visible when you're looking back for more. The walk back home still follows me in the evening air and the way things used to be. You were there beside my restless years, steady as the fading sun. I should have walked a little softer then on the walk back home. If I had one more September, one more road beneath that sky, I would not waste it on my temper. I would let the silence I would let the moment stay. Some of the truest forms of love were in those ordinary days. The walk back home still follows me, like a song I learned too late, in an old familiar key. Now the night falls slow and tender on the life we used to know. I should have walked a little softer then, on the walk back home. We would take the same old road, past the fences toward the light, and I still see us there together in the gold of early night. There were 2 chairs at the table by the window every night. Same old plate, same quiet hour, same soft yellow light. We came in from different corners of the same long growing day, carrying all our little tempers in our own familiar ways. You would sit and pull your notebook a little closer to your side. I would act like I was older, even when I was just all pride. We were only kids together, under one warm roof of brown, learning how to live with silence, learning how to put it down. 2 chairs at the table still live inside my mind. 2 young hearts growing up and running out of time. Now the house is only memory, and the years have changed the view. I should have been more gentle then, in the chair across from you. There were school books by the doorway, there were jackets on the rail. There were nights we barely spoke, and nights we laughed at almost all. Sometimes I would bring the weather of the whole hard world inside, and you would let it pass in quiet while I held on to my pride. You were always there beside me in the ordinary years, in the clatter of the dishes, in the small and passing tears. I did not know the worth of that till the days were long gone through. How much love can fill a room when it grows up next to you? 2 chairs at the table still live inside my mind. 2 young hearts growing up and running out of time. Now the house is only memory, and the years have changed the view. I should have been more gentle then, in the chair across from you. If I could sit there one more evening with the screen door breathing slow, I would not waste one word on anger. I would let the whole night glow. I would ask about your day and stay longer than I used to do. Some of the truest parts of love were sitting right there across from me and you. chairs at the table under that old kitchen light. Two lives learning who they were, night after night after night. Now the past comes back so softly in everything I do. I should have been more gentle then, in the chair across from you. There were two chairs at the table, and more love than I ever knew, till the years turned all that ordinary time into something true.
You grew up first, I can see it now, in the way you held the house together without a word somehow, while I was making noise out of every little thing. You were learning how to carry what the day would bring. There were school bags by the staircase, there was supper on the stove, there were evenings full of silence only family ever knows. I was quick to take and take, like the world was mine to claim. You were steady in the weather, I was wild and hard to name. You grew up before I knew how much of the weight was resting quietly on you. Now the years have told the truth in a voice both clear and kind. You were giving more than I could see, I was always far behind. There were mornings in the winter with the frost against the glass. You were up before the sunlight, I was trying to make time last. You would call me from the hallway, I would answer with a sigh, never knowing one day I would miss that ordinary sound of life. Every season, in the little things you did, and I never saw the goodness in the ways you always lived. You grew up first, long before I knew how much of the weight was resting quietly on you. Now the years have told the truth in a voice both clear and kind. You were giving more than I could see, I was always far behind. If I could stand beside those days, I would speak in softer tones, I would lift some of the burden you were carrying alone. I would thank you for your patience, for the warmth I never named, for the strength that filled the silence when I only brought the rain. You grew up first. That's the part time showed. Some hearts learn to bear the family before they should have to know. Now I keep that truth with me, like a light that never dims. You were giving more than I could see, and I should have seen it then. You grew up first, and I was slow to learn how much love can live in quiet hands, and all the things they hold.